Health begins on the inside. The human body is very complex, with more than just flesh and bones. We're home to billions of bacteria living both on and inside us. They're all in us right now, coexisting, working, and communicating with each other. Some of them good, some of them bad. Your gut is home to most of that bacterial population, with over 1,000 different species of bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Some of them are actually helping us with the smallest tasks our bodies need to function, such as breaking down food so vital nutrients can be delivered to various parts of the body. Life's true essential workers. They need us as much as we need them. When your body doesn't have enough helpful bacteria, the bad bacteria can thrive, leaving you with notable symptoms such as autoimmune problems like thyroid challenges and others, digestive issues such as irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, diarrhea, heartburn or bloating, skin rashes and allergies, fatigue or sluggishness, among others. According to the National Library of Medicine, the benefits of gut microbiome on human health include supporting the health of the reproductive tract, oral cavity, lungs, skin, and the gut. Gut health is essential to many aspects of our lives and wellness. Your lifestyle and what you consume and digest directly impacts your overall health. That's not all. According to the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine, a huge proportion of your immune system is actually in your GI tract. Maintaining a good and balanced relationship with that population of helpful bacteria is very important for overall wellness. How? Introducing Biome Remastered, the only liquid probiotic available in the market. The new Biohacking probiotic formula for gut and immune health is designed to promote a balanced and healthy digestive system, delivering around 20 billion CFUs of viable probiotics from 9 different strains of healthy bacteria to your gut, while putting your body in an alkaline state at the same time. Thanks to the infused ionic trace minerals, Biome also provides a boost of cellular hydration, helping you to stay healthy and your gut flora to stay happy and thriving. Why incorporate Biome Remastered into your daily regimen? Adding Biome to your diet may help improve your overall health and give you peace of mind. Some of those benefits include improves digestive health, helps boost cellular hydration, helps balance the pH levels in your body, may help the body fight harmful bacteria, helps soothe an upset stomach. As for the other active ingredients in this liquid probiotic formula, there are a handful of them working in synergy with the probiotic content to help maximize their performance in helping you feel and perform better. If you want to improve your overall gut health and improve your overall health, go ahead and snap some Biome to replenish your little gut army. Biome Remastered, optimal health from within.
Velovita family, Dr. Saberi here, Velovita's scientific advisor. And today, I'm so excited to review the benefits of combining the 4 biohacks we provide. These would be Brain, Zlean, Youth, and Plus Thermo, our newest biohack. Now, with Brain, we have a nootropic containing ingredients that aid in long-term memory recall and overall task handling, enhancing brain repair and maintenance, while increasing cognitive longevity and promoting a happy mood. With Zlean, sleep is enhanced with ingredients that gently detoxify the system, improving the metabolic pathways for your cells and aiding in body mass index optimization. With Youth, this biohack supports the daily maintenance required to help the body repair its DNA throughout every system, allowing for a smoother aging process. Having these products together is vital. Now with Plus Thermo, the ultimate biohack for calorie modification and improved energy production, this allows for a more balanced food intake and fat metabolism. Also helps with your cravings. Now, every biohack product Velovita has produced contains vitamins and minerals which support essential biochemical reactions in your body. and add on powerhouse of anti-inflammatory agents helping to offset the constant barrage of stress we take on. Any adult looking to enhance their personal wellness and life overall can benefit from any one of these. Now, when speaking with patients consistently, the main concerns I hear are sleep, brain function, weight optimization, anti-aging, and controlling craving. With our packs here, we get support in all of those areas with the 4 biohacks Velovita has to offer. For more information on ingredients and product benefits, check out the video section in the Vibe app. Until next time, here's to the velocity of life.
Of self-care. If you look for the definition of self-care on dictionary.com, you'll see 2 definitions. 1. The act of attending to one's physical or mental health, generally without medical or other professional consultation. 2. The products or practices used to comfort or soothe oneself. It's no secret that the notion of self-care has gained some recent traction. Trending hashtags, weekend plans, and some healthy alone time are on the rise, all in the name of self-care. Equally important to physical health is our mental health, and taking time out to recharge the batteries these days no longer feels selfish, but essential. There are countless ways to comfort or soothe oneself. Here are some suggestions to up your self-care game this week. 1. Block some time to read. A good book, with silenced phone notifications, can be just the ticket. Want to work on self-care and personal growth? Dig into a great mindset book to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. #winning. 2. The perfect bath. Whether you're a fan of bubbles or not, the sense of calm that comes with slow, deep breaths, brought on by soaking in warm water, is soothing. If you need a little help relaxing, add some salts or essential oils to do your mind and body a favor. 3. Gratitude journaling. Spending time in gratitude is always a healthy idea. It's easy to fill our days with the stressors and obligations of life. To balance it all out, set a timer for 50 minutes without distractions. Write a list of things, people, and blessings you're grateful for, and keep it close to reference when you need a reminder. 4. Collagen peptides. As with most healthy benefits, a good skincare routine starts on the inside. If you're not pampering your cells as much as your face, it might be time for some inner self-care. The good news: there's a delicious new time-reversing jelly that works internally and externally. Talk about self-care. Youth contains powerful ingredients to help you live, look, and feel more vibrantly beautiful. For more information on youth, click here to learn more. What will you include this week as part of your self-care regimen? Let us know on social, #LoveIt, or at Velovita_official.
Boom. Good morning. Here we are. Actually, it's kind of like clockwork. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. It is the first Monday in June the 5th. It's absolutely nuts how time is flying. We have started the last month of the first half of 2023. Good reminder of how fast time flies, and how we need to make the most of every minute tell you that happened with me. I had two bittersweet moments over the weekend, one of which I celebrated the birthday, way too many years, although I'd rather them keep adding up. But secondly, I dropped my daughter off at summer camp. And for the first time she's been away, she'll be away for, 7 days, 7 nights. And it's unbelievable how fast time flies and how quickly our kids grow. And so the point of all of this, the point of our 15 minutes together on Monday, is to make the most of every minute that we can, right? To make the most of our efforts, to make the most of the gifts that we've been given, one of which is the ability to think, right? And how we think determines what our actions are, determines how we feel, determines a lot of things. So thinking is circumstantial, what's happening right away, but it's also philosophical. What you decide guides you going forward. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Great to see all of you guys here. Thank you for joining me. So I'm going to talk today. What I want to talk today is, you've heard about the ABCs of success, right? And there's a lot of things. Everybody's got their thing. But I'm going to share with you mine, with emphasis on one really, 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 really important ABC. First, okay, A for action. You got to take action. Let's not, I don't want to beat that up. It's the proper action, learning what that proper action is. You got to take action. Now, B is an interesting one because B, there's a lot of B's, right? I mean, you got to take action, but you got to take bold action. B, you got to be bold. Bold means being also brave, another B word, right? And so, bottom line is that 2 million-year-old part of our brain, the amygdala, wants to keep us safe, wants to keep us from getting outside of our comfort zone, wants to keep us from getting talked about, wants to keep us from getting embarrassed. Millions of years ago, it wanted to keep us from getting killed by dinosaurs and saber-toothed tigers and pterodactyls, etc. We don't have to worry about those anymore, thank goodness. But these other perceived threats can be just as daunting, particularly if you let that amygdala take over and you let your imagination run away with yourself. I mean, the bottom line is they can't eat you. They cannot eat you. So be brave. Go take the action that you need to be. B also stands for belief, right? I mean, you got to believe in what you're doing. And if you don't, you need to reassess. You need to recruit yourself first. You need to be sold out on your product, on your company, on whatever it is that you're presenting to other people. That's critically important. All of these B's are important. I will share with you another B that a lot of people don't talk about a lot. And that is the B for brevity. Some people say less to more people. That's the same thing. Brevity being efficient with your time. Brevity. Okay. That's also a B, but actually B is not where I want to spend my time today, but there's a lot of B's and I wanted to cover all those. C. Okay. These last two, okay, are what I try to instill in my daughter every day. And it's a great reminder for all of us. Okay. A, B, C. The C is confidence. Okay. Now that confidence comes from a lot of things, comes from the belief in B, comes from the action in A, comes from your desire, but you have to have supreme confidence in the outcome. And know this, you're going to lose some encounters, but you're going to win the outcome. Okay. Whoever wins the NBA finals this year, the NBA title, they've already lost a game in the finals. So you're going to lose some battles, just make sure you win the war. You're going to lose some encounters, just make sure that you get to your goal. So you can't let your confidence be shaken. And when your confidence is shaking or shaken, okay, then you need to reassess. You need to go back and dig into why you started this in the first place, okay? Because without confidence, you're milk toast. Without confidence, you're ineffective. Without confidence, I want to say it, without confidence, you're wasting time, okay? You've got to be supremely confident in 3 areas, okay? You got to be confident in your products, okay? That comes from product usage, okay? Or if you're in real estate, your belief in the real estate market, okay? Confidence, okay? Confident in your products. Confidence in your opportunity in your company. And this one's really difficult because when you get started, okay, you're not making anything, right? Even after your first few months, you may not be making a lot of money. You may not be making anything. I want you to understand that any business that you start, I don't care whether you open a restaurant, whether you go buy a franchise, whether you get in the real estate business, okay? You've got costs, okay? And it's going to take you a little time to overcome those costs. If it's real estate, for example, you got $3,000 to $5,000 worth of cost between licensing, education, everything else, not to mention your time, before you get it. It's probably 6 months before you get a listing, or before that listing sells, or before you get a buyer that buys, okay? Before you're making any money. You've got to give yourself time. Anything worth it takes time and effort, okay? Same way, if you buy a franchise, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars. Maybe if you buy a brand new and it's 50,000, nobody's ever heard of it yet. That's a lot of money that you got to borrow, and you're probably a year or 2 years or more before you make some money. Don't even get me started on college loans. Okay, you got to get out in your career, and it takes a long. I know people that have been working for 15 years that still got college student loan debt. Okay. Bottom line is, it's going to take you some time. So if you're not making money in a week or 2 weeks, suck it up, buttercup, because it's going to take a little time. You got the rest of your life. Is the rest of your life only worth about a month of effort, or a few weeks of effort, or a few days of effort? No, you have to have the confidence that you are going to get where you want to go by working with who you're working with, by selling what you're selling, and by doing what you're doing. And if that confidence is shaken, then reassess, have some conversations, go back and strengthen your resolve, go back and stiffen your spine, go back and do whatever you got to do so that you can face that storm head on, because you got the confidence that you're not going to win every encounter, but you're going to get where you want to go in the long term. See, that's what people don't understand. That's what people have lost today. Long term in today's society is like next weekend. Give me a freaking break. Okay. It takes a little bit of time. Okay. Give yourself some time, but don't just give yourself some time. You got to put the action in. You got to take bold action. Okay. You got to have that belief, and you got to have that confidence. And so confidence, that's the one thing. If I could instill one thing in the children of America today, it would be confidence and the wisdom to understand the difference between confidence and irrational confidence. My daughter's 8. She knows everything. That's irrational confidence. Okay. It's a little bit different, but you get my point. Confidence. Okay. Now let's talk about the D, because the D is become vilified. The D is the one thing that nobody talks about anymore. And when they do, it shuts down the Gen Zs, the millennials, the younger people today. The D I'm talking about is discipline. Okay. D, discipline. That D, that letter, that fourth letter of the alphabet, that word is the missing link between the vast majority of people in this world from their goals. It doesn't matter if their goal is to lose some weight or to get fit, if their goal is to learn a new skill, if their goal is to build a business, to get better in any area. It requires discipline. It requires the discipline to prepare, which means learn. Okay. And you can't just learn. Okay. And in our business, in the direct sales business, you want to learn a little bit of just a couple things to say about your product, a couple things to say about your business, but you do have to learn those. There is such a thing as talking too much. So you got to learn and have the discipline to be brief. Okay. You got to learn some of these, nuances, soft skills, if you will, of interaction and communication with people. That's a discipline to prepare. You got to have the discipline. You got to have the discipline to sit down and write your goals, set your course. Because if you don't have that discipline, if you don't really know where you're going, and I mean know, I mean feel it, I mean smell the air at the beach house you want to buy. I mean know the color of the Porsche you want to have in your garage. Or I mean know the color of your kid's bedroom in that new house you want to move into, okay? You need to get emotionally attached to those goals, and that's not going to happen without the discipline to be quiet, to turn your phone off, to turn your devices off, to let your mind wander, and to write down or put a board together on what you want to see. Then you got to have the discipline to review those things every day until they become a habit. You got to have the discipline to perform, to create a habit. I went back and re-listened at she doesn't even know this, but Natasha Roberson was talking about, I think it went a comment just somewhere about The Power of One More by Ed Mylett. So I went back and I'm reading that book again. Oh my God, amazing book. If you haven't read it, read it. But it is talking about the discipline to go. You don't even have to go the extra mile. Just go the freaking extra inch every day, a little bit more. Okay. There's also a great book called The Slight Edge. Basically the same concept. Have the discipline to do what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it, and then do just a little bit more. One more push-up, one more sprint, one more rep, one more phone call, one more text message, one more appointment, one more, set of one more goal, whatever the case might be. The power of one more. You know what that is? That is discipline. You have to have the discipline to take the action. You have to have the discipline to execute. You have to have the discipline to remind yourself that everything doesn't suck, okay? To remind yourself that you're not going to win every encounter, okay? But at the end of the day, it's the discipline to look at the horizon and know that when you're going to this destination way over here, you might have a valley, you might have a peak, you might have another valley, you will have another peak, you will have another valley, but it's about getting where you want to go at the end. To have the discipline to stay vigilant in pursuit of that direction, in pursuit of that destination, in pursuit of what you want to get. Guys, that is nothing but, some people call it drive. I like the word drive. Starts with a D, as you know, but discipline. And here's the last D in discipline I want to talk about. You have to have the discipline to sacrifice. And I'm not saying sacrifice the important things, okay? Sometimes you have to sacrifice that concert you want to go to with friends. Sometimes you have to sacrifice some things in order to get some things greater, okay? I bet that if you prioritize your time and if you look at your time, you don't have to sacrifice time with your kids. Maybe you sacrifice TV time and put that time in your business so that you can spend your time talking with your child and learning with them. Don't sacrifice time at their ball game. Maybe sacrifice other time that you waste during the week and reprioritize. The bottom line is you have to have the discipline to make some sacrifices a day so that you can get to that destination where you want to go in the future. Okay. This is a very unpopular topic, but I can promise you this is an essential topic to your success. Discipline is the key, and the discipline to sacrifice and the wisdom to know what's important and what's not. Okay. You have to have that discipline. If you can develop that, the D of success, ABCs are talked about a lot. The D, the discipline, that's the thing that will separate you from the rest, because very few people have discipline in the world. You can just go around and look at waistlines. Okay. Very few people have discipline in the world. You can look at the amount of people that have library cards and that read versus others. You have to have discipline to make yourself grow. You have to have discipline to read that 15 minutes every day. You have to have discipline, listen to something positive every day, to review your goals, to do what you need to do. The discipline to be healthy. Okay. And to move your body, right? The discipline to push away from the chocolate and the dessert. Okay. Discipline is a key to everything you want in your life. I promise you. I hope you can develop it. I know you can. Just remind yourself. So that's my message today, guys. Have an amazing week. I want you to always remember, your mindset is your number one asset. See you guys soon.